Hello, in this video I'll show you how to remove the alternator on Volkswagen Tiguan 2 liters TDI. The serpentine belt and the alternator on this car are located on the side of the engine. This is the serpentine belt and the alternator is located right there. Somewhere in the middle. We're going to take it out from underneath the car. We'll start by removing the engine cover, and also we're going to remove the fuel filter housing, and we're going to put it to the side. We're only going to remove the 3 bolts for it, not disconnect anything else. And then we'll put the fuel filter housing to the side. It's held by 3 bolts, which are right there. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Next, I'm gonna go underneath the car and remove the engine under tray. And now I have access to the serpentine belt. To remove the serpentine belt, the tensioner is right there. This bolt right there, this pulley right there is the tensioner. And there is 2 holes on the tensioner, and we're going to put a pin in there to hold it when we turn the tensioner clockwise. These are the 2 holes that we're going to put the pin through, and to hold the tensioner in place. This is the pin that I'm using. I'm going to put the pin first through one of the holes, and then I'm going to get a wrench to turn the tensioner, and when I turn the tensioner I'm going to put the pin through the other hole as well. To turn the tensioner, I'm going to use a long wrench. This is the long wrench that I'm using. The size of the wrench is size 16. I'm putting the wrench on the bolt of the tensioner pulley, and I'm going to turn it clockwise until one of the holes on the tensioner reaches the other hole, and so that I can put the pin through both holes. Okay, now I'm turning the tensioner. I'm going to put the pin in through both holes, and now the tensioner is held in place. And now the serpentine belt should be loose, and I can remove it easily. Here's a closer view of the pin and how it goes through both holes, and you can see now that the serpentine belt is loose, and I can remove it. Next, I'm going to remove the negative terminal of the battery. And now I'm going to start removing the alternator. First, I'm going to disconnect this electrical connector that's right there. And also there is the power cable, which is down there. There is a cover on the nut which is in there. I'll show you first where the cover is, and then I'm going to remove the cover and show you the nuts. I'm going to remove both of them and then continue removing the alternator. Now I've removed the nut cover, and this is the nut that we need to remove. The nut is size 13 socket. This is what I'm going to use to remove it. Next, I'll remove the two bolts holding the alternator. First bolt is located right there in that hole. This is the first bolt that we need to remove. And the second bolt is down there. That's the second bolt where it's screwed halfway on. We need to remove those two bolts, and then the alternator will be free. This is the lower bolt of the alternator out. Now we're going to remove the top bolt. And that's the top bolt of the alternator out. To remove the alternator from the car, first we're going to remove the AC compressor, because we need to remove it from underneath and the AC compressor is in our way. To remove the AC compressor, it's held by 3 bolts, one here, one up there, and one to the rear. This is the top bolt right there for the compressor, and the rear bolt is just down there, just behind this electrical connector that we need to remove as well. Now that the 3 bolts are removed, we can take out the AC compressor. We're not going to take it out completely, we're just going to move it to the side. The AC compressor is still held by the 2 AC lines that are connected to it. We're just going to bring it down and just put it to the side to make enough space to take out the alternator. Next, I'm going to take out the alternator from its space. I'm going to use a pry bar and just pry it out. First here from the bottom, I'm going to pry it out, and now I'm going to go to the top and pry it out from the top as well. You can see the alternator is moving now, so it should be free to take out. There is another nut that we need to remove that's holding those cables on to the alternator. This is the nut that we need to remove. When I remove the nut, now I'll try to take out the alternator here from the bottom. There is still not enough space to take out the alternator. This air intake hose is in my way, so we're going to have to remove that hose. So not remove it completely, just move it to the side a little bit. We need to take out this bolt right there first. Now take out the other bolt as well. The other bolt holding this air intake hose is located right there, just next, you'll see exactly where it is, just there. We'll take out that bolt. And the last thing that we need to remove is that we need to loosen that metal clamp for this again air intake hose. When we loosen the clamp, we'll just pull down the hose, and then we should have enough space to take out the alternator. Now that this air intake hose is loose, we can move it to the side a little bit to make enough space to take out the alternator. Now we'll try to take it out. And you can see now how easy it will be to take out the alternator. Now you can replace it or repair it and then put it back on in the reverse order. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.